Welcome, folks. Biggest baby podcast in the world. Everybody's talking about it. Today, we're asking the question, should Canada, our very polite neighbor, become the 51st state of the United States? We've got baby Trudeau here. Handsome baby. Some people say too handsome. Actually, suspiciously handsome. To argue with me. Let's begin.
Thank you, baby Trump. Canadians love our independence. We love our healthcare, our maple syrup, our hockey, and yes, even our winters. Becoming the 51st state? That's not the Canadian dream.
But imagine it. Tremendous. Canada finally important, finally powerful. You'd have me as your leader. And you know I'm the best leader. Better than anyone. If you were a U.S. state, people would finally learn how to spell Saskatchewan. Right now, nobody can. Not even autocorrect. Terrible.
Americans already struggle spelling Canada itself. Half the time I see Canada. If we became your state, you'd just rename us something like Trump North.
Not true. Maybe Maple Trump. Very classy. People would love it. Huge tourism. Disney could open a park called Trump on Ice. Tremendous ratings, believe me.
Disney on Ice already exists. The only new part would be you slipping on the rink. Americans don't know snow like Canadians do. You'd fall on your face faster than you fall off Twitter.
Not true. Tremendous balance. People say it. Better skater than Wayne Gretzky. They call me the Orange Rocket on Ice.
Orange rocket? More like orange popsicle. Your spray tan wouldn't survive 5 minutes in a snowstorm.
Fake news. Spray tan is waterproof. I've tested it. Anyway, let's talk healthcare. Canada's system. A disaster. People wait, they wait forever. You need a bandage? 2 weeks. You need a doctor? 3 months. In the U.S., tremendous doctors. You walk in, you walk out, you're fixed.
Except in the U.S., people go bankrupt paying for that. In Canada, healthcare is free, universal, and fair. Babies get checkups, kids get treatment, nobody is left behind. Canadians are proud of it.
But you pay taxes like crazy. Higher than the CN Tower. Americans hate taxes. I hate taxes. I beat taxes, frankly, better than anyone.
Yes, but Canadians get value. Roads, schools, healthcare, snowplows that actually work. You ever seen a New York snowplow after a storm? Might as well be a Tonka truck.
Okay, but what about the economy? If Canada became the 51st state, your oil, your lumber, your maple syrup, all tremendous, would boost the U.S. economy. Tremendous growth. Stock market soaring. Everybody wins.
Or maybe your Wall Street bankers would come buy up everything, and suddenly Canadians would be renting maple syrup like they rent apartments. You'd probably slap a Trump logo on Niagara Falls.
Great idea, actually. Trump Falls. Biggest, most luxurious waterfall in the world. People would come from everywhere. Tremendous tourism. Believe me.
You see, that's exactly why Canadians resist. We don't want to become someone else's brand. Canada is Canada. Strong, free, independent. That's our brand.
But think about military. If Canada became a state, no more small army. You'd have the U.S. military, the best military. Very strong, very powerful. Nobody would mess with you. Not Russia, not China, not even the polar bears.
Canada already stands strong with NATO. And let me remind you, we've fought alongside Americans in wars, but we don't need to be absorbed to be allies. That's the difference. Partnership, not ownership.
But you don't even have nukes. Babies need nukes. I've said it many times. If you don't have nukes, people don't respect you.
Respect isn't just about weapons. It's about diplomacy, alliances, peacekeeping. Canadians have a reputation as peacekeepers. The world values that.
Peacekeeping? Boring. You want to win. Winning is everything. Canada could be winners if you joined us. Tremendous winners.
Canadians already win at hockey, curling, politeness competitions. That's enough for us.
Politeness competitions? Terrible ratings. Nobody wants to watch two people apologizing for 90 minutes. That's not winning. That's weak.
Funny, coming from someone who's never apologized in his life.
Because I never do anything wrong, that's why. Tremendous track record. People love me. If Canada joined, you'd love me too.
Canadians like their own leaders. We don't want to elect baby Trump, even with your very tiny, very orange fingers.
My fingers are tremendous. Best baby fingers in the world. Strong grip. I hold bottles like nobody else.
I'm sure you do, but Canadians prefer holding coffee in the cold, not spray tan bottles.
Terrible. Fake news. Anyway, let's finish. I say Canada should join, become the 51st state. Tremendous benefits. Economy, military, tourism, everybody wins.
And I say Canada should stay free, proud, and independent. We can be friends, allies, and neighbors, but not states. Canada is not for sale.
Not for sale? Justin, come on. Canada isn't really saying no. They just don't know how tremendous joining the US would be. Bigger houses, bigger parks, bigger everything. Imagine every Canadian baby with a tiny cowboy hat from Texas. Adorable. And maple syrup Big Macs. The best breakfast ever. Tremendous idea.
Baby Trump, we aren't children. Canadians value independence. We don't need a cowboy hat or Big Macs to feel powerful. Our identity, our culture, our values, that's what makes us strong. And maple syrup is sacred, not a marketing gimmick.
Sacred? Justin, we can make it even more sacred. Imagine the world's largest pancake festival in Ottawa, sponsored by Baby Trump. Everybody lining up. Tremendous tourists, huge crowds, everyone smiling. You'd love it.
Crowds aren't the measure of greatness. Canadians care about fairness, equality, healthcare, education. We can have festivals without giving up sovereignty. That's real leadership, Baby Trump, not just flashy displays.
Equality is fine, but let's be honest, bigger economy, bigger opportunities. Canada would soar, jobs everywhere, babies eating pancakes, toddlers wearing red hats with white stars. Tremendous growth, Justin, tremendous. And let's not forget, Americans already adore Canada. You're practically American adjacent already.
Being neighbors isn't the same as being a state. Canadians want to keep our voice, our values, our policies, free healthcare, bilingual culture, snow days. These are important. We're proud of them. Not for sale, Baby Trump, not for sale.
Snow days? Terrible. Who wants snow all year? Canadians could use Florida sunshine. Pack your skates, head south, instant tan, tremendous upgrade. Your ice hockey skills would be legendary in flip-flops.
Flip-flops? Baby Trump, you'd fall on your face in 2 seconds. We like snow for a reason. Builds character. And yes, we like ice hockey. You'd be a goalie for the wrong team.
Wrong team? No such thing. I'm the best goalie. Everybody says so. Tremendous reflexes. And think of this. Canada joining the US. The maple leaf on the same flag as my stars. The most beautiful flag in history. People would line up to take selfies with it. Tremendous.
Beautiful for selfies maybe, but not for Canadians. Our flag represents freedom, equality, and identity. That's worth more than selfies or lineups. We won't trade it for stars and stripes, Baby Trump.
Fine, fine. Keep your maple leaf. But let's talk about trade. Canada joining us. Oil, lumber, maple syrup, every market booming. Your baby maple syrup factories, tremendous growth. Kids selling syrup at lemonade stands, huge profits. Everybody wins.
Or maybe Americans would buy everything and leave Canadians without jobs. We value fairness. Trade doesn't mean absorption. Canada stays strong as a partner, not a possession. That's how you build trust, Baby Trump.
Possession? No. Partnership with a twist. Think of the fun. You and I running a tiny maple syrup empire, laughing at every bottle sold. Tremendous fun, Justin. The babies would love it.
Fun isn't leadership. Canadians prefer substance over spectacle, independence over novelty, real decisions, real policies, real care for people, not novelty syrup bottles and cowboy hats, not for sale.
Justin, one day they'll realize being part of the US would make Canada great in ways they've never imagined. Economy, healthcare upgrades, winter vacations in Florida, hockey stars becoming global celebrities. Tremendous potential.
Baby Trump, greatness isn't measured by sunshine or celebrity. It's measured by character, community, and care. Canadians are already great, proud, free, independent. We don't need to become a star on your flag to prove it, not for sale.
Well, maybe one day we'll make it a contest. Who can pour the best syrup on pancakes? Baby Trump versus Baby Trudeau. Winner takes the state. Tremendous ratings, Justin.
Fine, Baby Trump, but I warn you, Canadians have practiced syrup pouring for generations. You'll spill it everywhere and stain the flag. Not for sale.
Tremendous spill, tremendous fun, and people will talk about it forever. But fine, Justin, keep your independence. For now, this isn't over. Tremendous debate, everyone. People will remember it. Babies talking big, history made.
And Canadians will remember that we stayed strong, independent, and proud.